Evan Mobley just signed for a 5 year, not four, but five, y'all. $224 million that could be up to $269 million. Welcome back to another video. The reason why I sound like this is because, your boy been going through it with these Atlanta teams. You know what I mean? But that's a story for another day. We're going to talk about the Evan Mobley extension. The Cavaliers, they actually did it. I have it here in my notes. They actually did it. First of all. Second of all, Evan Mobley is a outstanding player in my book. A guy that can put up 20 and 10 on any given night. Those assists got to get up. But Evan Mobley is the guy. He has to work on that three-point shot. We all know this. But this is about the contracts. This is about the money. Look, man, Evan Mobley is that dude. He can be that dude on a team, not necessarily a championship team. He can be a franchise player that you build around. I think he is technically the franchise player that they're going to build around in a sense of age. If you're looking at it from, he's probably the third best player on the team, right behind Garland and Mitchell, of course. Where is Garland going to go? This is my biggest thing because now you choose Mobley, you chose Mitchell. Garland's the one now, right? He already has the extension. He has his money, right? Are you trading him? I don't think they're gonna trade him. I think they're gonna run it back with this team at least one more year and see what's what. Then they might decide to make a move in the offseason. But if you the offseason's still here, but next offseason they might decide to make a move. In that event that they do decide to make a move this offseason, Darius Garland's obviously the odd man out, but this is a homegrown Cavaliers, so this won't be easy for teams to get back to get past. This won't be easy for the Cavaliers front office to be like, man, we drafted this dude right after we drafted Colin Sexton. And, I feel like before Donovan Mitchell came, it was Darius Garland's team and Evan Mobley's team. Everybody knows that. Before Donovan Mitchell got there, it was Garland's franchise. And now you're choosing Mitchell over Garland. I mean, yes, Mitchell's better, but like Garland is that dude. Like he's legit that guy, And the fact that they haven't tried to come to terms. I mean, they probably have behind the scenes, They probably like, hey man, we don't want to trade you. We need you here. But to the public eye, to the naked eye, it looks like Cleveland's doing something totally wrong here. They should have traded Donovan Mitchell while they had the chance this offseason, probably before the draft, to get some more assets. Instead, they went ahead and signed to an extension and said, you know what, we can run it back this year. Knowing good and well, y'all ain't making it to the championship. Unless y'all trade Jared Allen. They can't play together. I mean, they can do it, but like they can't play together, guys. And we know this, right? You look at the plus minus when they're on the floor. It's terrible sometimes. And yes, Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell have terrible. I get it, okay? But at the same time, Evan Mobley is that dude. Why do I keep saying he's that dude? Because he is. The numbers he's putting up, he can put up 20, 10 on any night. Like I said, it's cliche. Now, has he put up that this year? He was close. Has he put up that in previous years? No, because he's just going into his fourth season. If you get him the rock and make him the second scoring option, he'll average that. In the event that you do trade Donovan Mitchell, but they signed Donovan Mitchell. I was so excited. I'm like, you know what? We're going to have us a team ran by Garland and Mobley and Allen. But no, we want to sign Donovan Mitchell, knowing good and well he don't want to be there, putting out a video on Instagram talking about Cleveland. You're not LeBron, man. Okay? I love you, but he's not LeBron, man. You can't be like, Cleveland, I'm home. This is for you. No. I'm glad that he wants to be in the small market. I'm glad. Yes, Cleveland's a small market. Don't medium size, but Cleveland is a small market compared to Los Angeles and New York and Atlanta. All of these big markets. And for a native Atlantean here, I can tell you that we don't want you here because you don't fit, right? I'm glad that trade rumor got put to rest with us. It was another trade about the Lakers. Do they want to give Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Jalen Hood, Shafino, Max Lewis? All these names were in trade rumors. Heck, even Torian Prince's name was in trade rumors. But Donovan Mitchell decided I want to stay here and I want to get my money. Versus he could have signed for more next offseason. And then he could have got paid a lot more next offseason. But no. But no. And this all comes back to what I say. It falls back on Evan Mobley now. He has to be the guy to step up. We know Garland and Mitchell going to do their thing. But if the third star can't step up, my goodness, something's going wrong, and it's not that head coach. Because you just fired your head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, which I believe is one of the best coaches in the NBA. I'll take him on my coach staff right now. But that's besides the point. J.B. Bickerstaff led y'all that far, okay? Yes, the Boston Celtics steamrolled everybody because they just had the better team. They had the best team in the league, in my opinion, all around. But at the same time, if you didn't go up against the Celtics, you probably would have went to the conference finals this year. Magic almost beat you too. So just think about that. Cleveland, you got some work to do. You got to build around these guys. Jalen Tyson doesn't sell it for me. I don't like him as a draft pick, kind of. I mean, he's all right, but we said the same thing about other draft picks as well, that they wouldn't turn into good role players and stuff like that. So he hasn't even played a game yet, but I want to see what he can bring to the future of the Cavs. Are they going to bring back Isaac Okoro? It doesn't look like it. They haven't re-signed him. So I'm like, what the heck are y'all doing? Y'all really going to roll Max Strus out there when Isaac Okoro is, 4 to 5 years younger? Are you serious? Anyway, I'll take him on my Hawks. I think he's going to the Brooklyn Nets in a 3-team in trade. We'll talk about that on Swap Speculations. But, oh my goodness. I'm blown away by the contract. I'm blown away by how much it could potentially be up worth to if he gets an All-Star appearance this year or next year. $269 million. That's a lot of money. I think 204 would have been reasonable. 224, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. I want to talk about the numbers here. I believe that he will be getting paid at least 40-something million in the first year. Now that's at least. That's what I heard. So don't quote me. Just look it up and we'll wait to see. But Evan Mobley, you got to stay on the floor. He stands on the floor more than Allen, so I give him his props. You got to stay on the floor. You got to play all 82. I need you to play in the playoffs, right? I need you to play with that high mentality, that number one high school prospect talent that we saw coming out of high school. You blocking everybody's shots. Hey, I need to see a Mutombo, okay? Because this guy, high character guy, first of all, highly talented dude. The kid is great. The kid can ball. He can block shots. He can play defense. Defensive player of the year, in my opinion, last year, right? He got my vote this year behind Jaren Jackson and Victor Wembanyama, of course. But at the same time, he could be most improved. He could even if Evan Mobley didn't have a co-star and he was at another level, he would be in MVP conversations. I guarantee he would. I guarantee he would. So this contract is kind of shocking to me, just because what the heck, $44 million a year. It's interesting. And I'm looking at my notes, but $44 million a year is interesting. It kind of begs the question now, what is Cam Thomas going to get from the Nets? Are they going to offer him? I mean, they're going to offer him the rookie max, but is it going to be $200 million? Probably, to see, because Cam Thomas this year might score 30-plus points a game. Like, he might be that good, right? And then you get Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey to add on to that team. I think they should trade Cam Thomas at his highest peak, highest value right now. Being a 22-year-old, if you're going to tear this thing out completely and rebuild completely, you trade Nick Claxton. But no, you want to re-sign him. You trade Cam Thomas. I mean, I think he's going to be a part of the team, but let's not rule out a trade for Cam Thomas right at the deadline of 2025 that you can get so many pieces back for him. So many pieces back. So many picks. It's crazy. But will the Cavs make the finals this year? They have a good shot. They're not getting past the Celtics unless a miracle happens, or the Sixers. But they have a good shot, or the Knicks. So it's like the Celtics, Sixers, Knicks. The Celtics are in a tier of their own, and then the Sixers, Knicks, and probably Cavs. Probably Cavs. I put them up there, and then the Pacers. So that tier two, and then Orlando, of course. So that tier two is going to be a tier to watch out for, because tier one is the Celtics by themselves. Unless you want to go ahead and put New York and you want to put Philadelphia in that thing too, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for watching this video. If you made this far, you already know what to do. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Some more. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what other videos you want to see, what the sports topics you want to see. You know, we're all sports, all access all the time at TAG Live 205. So any breaking news, live coverage, any rumors, anything but trade that's over there on spot speculation, anything but trade, you already know what that is. Let's keep it going. The journey is here. Evan Mobley, will he live up to the contract? Let's just see.